Hey, what's going on, man? Man or whoa, man? Most likely a man. Most of my viewers are majority dudes. Was studying and saw the notification, lol. Love to see it, man. Hey, thank you for letting me earn that comment on your video earlier. I hope I've earned your subscription. Love that you are pre-dental. I didn't get a moment to comment on your comment yet. Hey, what are you studying right now? Thank you for letting me earn that like. Appreciate it. Can you hear me okay? Yes, awesome. For some reason, I don't quite think there's going to be a ton of people jump on here. It's kind of late, but hey, it's Friday, so people stay on for a while. On Mountain Time, it's 9:20 Mountain Time. I'm just sitting here in my box apartment and got done talking to some loved ones. Thought I'd jump on here because I don't have anything else to do. I'm not very busy currently these days, but I soon will be busier than you could ever imagine. Just trying to enjoy the time I have. Refreshing all the basic bio and chem knowledge. Hey, love to see it. Way back in the day, man, I'm trying to remember the resource that I used. Definitely used Chad's videos for the DAT. Uh, Golly, man. There was one biology book that I read. It was an online PDF, and man, the DAT is just so far away, far back. It's hard for me to even remember it all. I did a DAT boot camp, I think. I wish I would have done more questions, and I wish I would have studied longer and taken it a second time. It was a as a summer. There were some things going on. That was kind of tumultuous, I guess you could say, and I wasn't that focused for my DAT. But I'm much more fresh on CBSE knowledge, the National Board Medical Exam, the one you take for oral surgery. And so you're a little bit of ways from taking that, or if I don't know if you're interested in oral surgery, but that's the one I'm more up on. Yeah, please let me know if you have any questions about applying to dental school or anything. I am on this stream for you guys, and I make these videos for you guys to encourage y'all and to lace y'all up on some game, man. How are you preparing for residency? Interested. My brother did my oral surgery. Okay, so it sounds like he maybe took your wisdom teeth out. Um, so how am I preparing? Essentially, I don't start oral surgery for until next year. I'm in a little bit of a different situation. I deferred my residency training, and right now I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling like a villain. This is more free time I've ever had in my life. I'm just a general dentist right now, and I'm getting home at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I'm just watching TV, watching Spanish shows, working a little bit on my Spanish, and just kicking back, man, playing guitar. But how I will prepare, probably in July or August is when I'll really begin pouring it on. And I'm going to use oh my gosh, what's it called? I'm gonna go to my desktop and look real quick. There's a video series called Boards and Beyond is what it's called. I'm just gonna go through medicine topics, man. I'm gonna go through respiratory, cardiovascular, and learn that physiology in detail. Learn internal medicine, review just like physical exam, things like that. Get ready for real doctor stuff. Review labs, lab values when you look at a hospital, like it's a patient's chart in a hospital, things like that. There's a couple internal medicine books I'll probably look at. People say that you can't study too much because you just sort of learn when you get there, but I'm going to try my best to learn as much as possible beforehand. You said I pulled my tooth long time ago and the bones became thinner over time. He opens my bone and filled some bone powder thing in it. Very cool. Yeah. They may not have been third molars then. They may have been other places. Learn some physiology and anatomy thing while I'm in the army doing those surgical tech thing. Okay. I think you were on my stream, my last stream, and I think you may have told me you were in the army. There's a couple of people that said they're in the military on the channel, but that's great, man. So it sounds like you're in the army, then you're gonna go to dental school, if I have that correct. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and I think you should be able to use the GI Bill. There's something called the GI Bill, and that can pay for part of dental school, or hopefully maybe all of dental school. And so that would help in a big way with your tuition. I use VRNE, so I don't have to touch my GI Bill. I'm not familiar with what that is. VRNE. I've never heard that. I just know a couple people are in the army, and they can use the GI Bill. They can pass it on to their kids. VRNE. I'm looking that up. What? Veteran readiness and employment. Okay. There literally may have been someone else on the channel that talked about that. How they're getting their whole dental school paid for without touching the GI Bill. That may have been you. May have been you. I don't have many people that comment on the live stream. So that very well may have been you. So I'm stoked right now. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm glad to get to know you a little bit. That's cool that I have some recurring guests on the channel. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad to make that connection once again. I'm super stoked right now. My most recent video, Doomer Max. Everything is too expensive, hard and expensive, or whatever. It's doing really well. Well for me. It has 32 views right now. Hey, for the other people that just joined the live stream, welcome. Thank you so much for letting me earn your attendance in this live stream this evening. It is Friday night, 9:26 Western or Mountain Time, not Western, Mountain Time. And I don't have anything to do right now. Thought I would just jump on and shoot the breeze with you guys, answer any questions that you may have about dentistry, dental school, applying to dental or medical school, oral maxillofacial surgery, being a high value man, red pill, MGTOW, anything, anything you want to ask me. Well, most of the time, good channels are hidden, so there's something to be said about that. It seems like a trend I have seen is our channels take 4, 5, 6 years to really take off. Really to take off. I think I'll probably hit 1,000 subscribers maybe after 4 years on YouTube, maybe 5 years. Then it should snowball. Do you think the dental school ranking matters like normal in Ivy League? Well, what do you want to do, man? I have heard that for specializing, going to an Ivy League might help a little bit. But if you want me to be completely honest, most people just say go to the cheapest school. I mean, it really doesn't matter, dude. I went to a private school that was like a newer school that people won't recognize the name of. The name recognition just isn't there. I kind of wish I would have gone to a state school like University of Texas or University of Florida, something like that. But the bottom line is all dental schools are malignant. All dental schools are just toxic. I suggest you get into the cheapest one you can, get your dental degree, and then try to go to really good, excellent residency training. That to me is really where where it shines. Where I'm going to residency training, I'm going to be super proud of the institution and the name, and that's going to be me. I'm going to rep my undergrad. I'm going to rep my residency training, and then my dental school. I'm not going to really rep. I'm just not really proud of it. I don't think it matters to specialize, man. For oral surgery, you need a good CBSE score. You need a good rank. And it says at Las Vegas. So if I am not accepted into other school, then I will continue with UNLV. Um, are you at the a master's degree there in UNLV? I don't know. I forgot if you're. I think you were former Army and you're separated now. UNLV is fine, man. Pre-dental track BS. I've never been to Nevada. UNLV is a major institution. Don't be surprised though if the dental school is really toxic and have a bunch of jaded, toxic professors that hate your guts, because it does. Most likely, it does. I've never been there, but I'm assuming it does. And but just get in there, get out, and go do dental anesthesia, go do oral surgery, go do endodontics, something that makes really good money. Dental anesthesia is really interesting. I thought about doing that myself. How many D1s in your class wanted to do OMFS versus stuck with it and were actually admitted? My class was started at 105 students, dropped down to 103 after the first year. There was one student that got held back into a previous class, and then there was another student that got held back uh, and had to do D3 year all over again because he cut the wrong tooth. He crown prepped the wrong crown or tooth for a crown and signed the consent form for the patient. He got caught and he got really screwed up. Okay, how many people want to do oral surgery? I honestly think it was just us three. I think it was three of us, and we all stuck it out, and we all got accepted. I don't remember anybody else voicing that they wanted to do it really badly. There was a couple people in the oral surgery club, but nobody seriously was talking about it. You know what? There was one guy that was kind of running his mouth like he wanted to do it, but he ended up just doing general dentistry, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's call it 3 out of 4, man. 3 out of 4. My school wasn't really super competitive. Not as many people were talking up specialties. People shared notes. You know, the students were relatively chill, man. They were just there to get their degree and get out and do their thing. Good to hear from you, Preston. I'm so glad to have earned that comment. And I hope you enjoyed my most recent video about Doomer Max. Doomer Max. I'm going to go in there and lay down some comments that you guys have rightfully earned. Let's see here. I'm at now 370 subscribers. Isn't that beautiful? Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm going to try to do more videos about like maxing. I saw this one guy, total chucklehead on the internet. There's my video going off. Total chucklehead of a YouTube creator, like most people are. But he kept talking about maxing, whether it be like, you see stuff on the internet about like looks maxing and stuff, and it's really silly. This channel is pretty serious at times. My video premiering on Sunday is kind of a serious video. I should probably peel it back a little bit and do some more funny stuff. Okay. Okay. Yer Ducks commented on my video. Yeah, and that's what I thought you were at first. Yeek Chui. Um, there's another guy that is pre-dental apparently that commented. But now I'm tracking on who you are, man. You're the veteran guy. Good. I love to see it. Love to see it. For that person who just joined me, welcome to my live stream. So glad to have earned your attendance this evening. If you have any questions, please ask away about applying to dental school and applying to medical school, professional school, hustle. If you want to know about MGTOW, if you want to hear me go on and on about MGTOW or Red Pill, please lay it on me. I am here for you guys. Oh, and he left. Oh no. Well, that's how I like it. I like it when people leave because I don't want you just to give me your attendance. I want to earn your attendance. You hear? Earn your attendance, dadgummit. All two of you, I'm earning your attendance. Those are interesting comments too. What kind of comments? The stuff I'm spouting off right now. Trump or Elon? Oh goodness. That's an interesting discussion. I mainly just see the titles of these articles. I don't sit here and go super deep and analyze everything President Trump is doing or Elon. But bottom line, we do need to cut the deficit, right? I mean, we have freaking $37 trillion of debt, and I don't know how long we can go on like that. And so I understand what Elon was about months and months ago. He talked about how we cannot go on as a nation if we don't cut our debt. So I understand that. Um, Trump, you have to spend money to make money, and he's making the military stronger. He's trying to stimulate our economy. Um, I don't know what the answer is. I do know that Elon is kind of being a brat. He's autistic, guys. Like he's on the spectrum. He's saying how he's not going to save the people in space, and all this stuff. He's just kind of a nut job. He smokes weed, which I don't really think that's a very professional thing to do. But he's just kind of an unhinged character. Look, hey, none of them are my heroes necessarily. They're not like my moral examples I look at, but they're just people, and I think I don't know. It's a lot of theater too. So I do think though, if Trump manages to get like Alberta as a state in the United States, and if we get Greenland and we get natural resources from those places, and we stimulate our economy, I think he's going to go down as pretty much one of the best presidents we've ever had. Um, you know, as far as like making Saudi Arabia and Qatar, and all those places allies, or maybe not hating our guts as much, I think that's good. I think no war is good. I just wish Putin would cooperate. For that person who's just joining me, thank you so much for joining the live stream this late Friday evening. I'm so glad I earned your attendance. If you have any questions, fire away about MGTOW, Red Pill, dating advice. If you have dental school, medical school admissions advice, run it by me. But yeah, I wish the war in Russia would stop. I hate that. I hate that. Uh, okay, now humans are still early to go on space. People are still fighting over each other for small things. If people get on space, that would be war. Space would be the last frontier. Well, really, we have the oceans, we have Antarctica, which is the last frontier, but then space would be the last frontier. I don't think we're ready to go into space. Yeah, we have a lot of issues we're trying to take care of here down on planet Earth, man. Down on Earth Prime. I don't know if y'all have seen like DC Comics before. I like DC Comics a little bit. They call the main dimension Earth Prime. So we need to focus on Earth Prime and not freaking Pluto or freaking Mars right now. Elon wants to go to Mars because he's all about scientific advancement and everything, and I get it. That's useful. But I think we should be pioneering advances in medicine first and foremost. If we could be able to use stem cells to grow teeth back, I would take that over going to freaking Mars. I mean, seriously, guys, like going to Mars. What's that gonna do for us, man? We need to focus on our people down here. Live streams are pretty fun because you can pretty well talk about anything, and I love seeing your comments. They get me going on different tangents, and this is a different side of me that you guys don't see because in the video I'm on a designated topic, but here you might hear a couple different opinions that you don't normally hear. So that's fun. Oh no, I have lost someone's attendance. That sucks. But I like it that way because I have to earn your attendance, guys. Oh, there's me yawning. Gotta wake up a little bit. Let's see what you got to say, Preston. I'm shadowing one of the most well known oral surgeons in my state next month. Do you have any advice for building a good connection and getting a letter of recommendation? He has ties to my dream dental school. Well, I would love to hear what dental school, what state you're in, and I totally understand if, for anonymity's sake, if you don't want to say. I'm just curious, is all. And that's cool, man. You're shadowing an oral surgeon. It it seems like I've had several people in here mention how they're interested in oral surgery. And okay, I'm zooming in here. I've got Dr. Wahan, University of Washington. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I think it's really cool that I'm managing to attract some of you guys. And like for one, you want to go to dental school, and two, you're interested in oral surgery. Um, or maybe you're just trying to explore it, and he would be a good connection to have for that dental school. You may change your mind. You may not want to go into oral surgery. Um, I'm kind of surprised I don't have more medical students tune in from time to time. I do talk about dentistry a lot more. Okay, but let's answer your question. Do you have any recommendations? I don't know where you are in your college journey. I'm going to assume maybe you're a junior or something. I would just go in there and try not to. I don't know if you shadowed before. Don't take up too much space in his office. Try to be over to the side. Try to read the room and figure out where you won't get in the way. Because this is his private office, man. This is where he is making his living. He is literally. I mean, if he's well renowned, he's making Dr. Wahan. I'll have to look him up. Dude, he's making 15 grand a day. Okay. This guy, he is rich and he may be spending a ton of money. You never know what these guys really have. But he's rich. He doesn't have time to really screw around. Oral surgeons don't. They don't really screw around. Some of them are very nice and relaxed, but you got to remember this is his place of business. So he could be much more serious and businesslike. And so I would just try to not go in a room with a patient until he allows you to or he invites you in. He might want to, certain patients he knows he may want to be a little bit more careful with and not bring the student in there because hey, he's trying to make money. Um, Ask some questions. At this point in the game, you don't know anything much about dentistry, and that's okay. Just get a feel for what office-based oral surgery is. Notice how he probably does his sedations and oral surgery procedures at the same time. Take note of that because that is key to the field. That is what we do. I say we. It's a bit presumptuous. I'm not yet an oral surgeon, but and just be friendly. And I would try to visit him a couple times. And odds are he's not going to care about the rest of dentistry, man. I'll be honest. He cares about one thing and one thing only is oral surgery. So keep that in mind. And yeah, just try to be friends with him. Try to talk to him about things that aren't dentistry when you're in his office. Look around his office and see what he likes, see what decor he's got, and talk to him about that. Don't be fake about it. This is part of your soft skills and your people skills. You got to build. You got to be able to talk to people and shoot the breeze with them, man. So if you see a plane in his office, talk to him about that. If you had a grandfather who's in the Air Force or something that flew planes, talk to him about that. Or if you got a neighbor that has a little Cessna plane, talk to him about that. Or just say, hey, I'm kind of scared of flying. What's it like? How do you become comfortable flying? If you see music, guitars, anything, make these connections. Those are those soft skills you got to work on. And you'll get that letter of recommendation. Okay, let's go down to you, Yeek. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Yeek. Yeek Chui. Haven't started shadowing anyone yet, but might do some research once school starts. Okay. Yeah, definitely get your shadowing in. Hey guys, I'll be honest. You're gonna fill out these applications to dental school and everything, and you're gonna put your number of hours you shadowed and your number of hours you volunteered. A lot of people lie about that stuff. I don't recommend lying. It's not within my moral framework to lie. But I'm just telling you that the schools, they look at it, but they're mainly looking at your personal statement, your grades, and your letters of recommendation and your course load. I would shadow, but I wouldn't worry about numbers. I would just worry about the quality of it, what you have seen, try to see procedures and understand what some of those procedures are to be able to talk about those procedures in your interview. So you at least know something. Let's just pretend like the workflow of a crown prep. You know, learn what a shoulder margin is, learn what a chamfer margin is, and understand. Just be able to talk through. Dentist gives the shot. Okay, he waits X amount of time, comes back in. Uh, this was a lithium disilicate crown or zirconia crown. This is how he prepared it. He made a temporary or he did a same day CAD CAM crown. And I saw that. That's a good shadowing experience. Be very practical. Okay? Talk about a filling. What do you see with a filling? Doctor numbs them up. Doctor uses a high-speed handpiece to drill the prep, and then he uses a slower speed to remove the decay. Then he uses the blue etch, the bonding agent, and then the filling material. Breaking it down real simple. If you learn just basic stuff like that, that will go a long way. I think that will go a long way, in that you at least understand the flow of what is going on. Preston, hey, you are very welcome, man. And what I just told you is, it sounds, how do I say? It sounds obvious. It really does. But nobody is gonna really tell you that unless you ask. And somebody who has done it, somebody who has really done their homework and looked around and have studied people's behavior in this process. I know how this game works, and it is 100% a game you have to play. Every person you meet is somebody who is either going to get in your way of getting to dental school, getting your dental degree, or they are going to help you. All of these people are people of influence. And you don't want to meet someone who is a person of influence and then get them to influence against you. Okay? I have sadly been on that end of it. And I have also been on the positive end of people of influence that are good people that have advocated for me. And some people you're just not going to mesh with. For whatever reason, your personalities are just so different. They don't like you. They just don't like you for the way you look. Could be racist reasons. It could just be that maybe they're intimidated by you. Maybe they know you're super driven. Maybe they're insecure about themselves. And then you find someone that you mesh with that is just like you, that is a hustler like you, and they advocate for you. But you have to be able to make this small talk, butter people up, and not be fake about it. Don't be fake, right? I mean, I'm interested in a lot of things. I don't fly planes, but I'd like to know about it. I like to see when people are inspired about something. I think that's interesting. That's an interesting person. So I like to hear about it. And I like to learn. And so, yeah, learn how to ask questions and learn how to make that eye contact and be personable and how you speak to people and make that small talk, man. And it will come with time. If you don't have it right now, work on it and it can come. Some people have it easier than others. You know, some people like my dad is super personable. He's pretty much been a salesman his whole life and I get that trait from him. Then there's other people that are just more quiet and that's their household that they're from. But if you're going to make it in the dentistry business, you got to be able to talk to patients. And if you're going to be a specialist, you have to be able to talk to your referring doctors. You have to be normal. You have to gain their trust and their favor. It is one huge game, man. I mean, the whole thing. The whole thing. Any other questions? I am your guy. I'm here for you. Checking my subscribers and my views. I always check them. 34 views on the most recent video. On Sunday, there's going to be I think a really cool, powerful video uploaded. And I'll give you the sneak peek to the title. It's called "Why Do I Ask to Earn Your Subscription?" And it's like a philosophy video, but it kind of has this more serious tone to it and about hustling and hard work. And I really think I need to start making some funny videos, some more lighthearted videos. I'm getting pretty serious and everything, and not everybody likes to hear the serious. People like to laugh and hear some silly stuff. Dating, haha. Pretty hard for foreigners like me. Hey, dude. Judging by your name, I'm assuming you are of Asian descent, Southeast Asian, perhaps Vietnamese, Chinese, or Japanese. I haven't met as many Japanese people in my life. I've met mostly Vietnamese in Texas and Korean, with Chinese probably being the third. Okay, so you're from Hong Kong. Um, trying to, I've read a lot. I've done a lot of I know a fair bit, more than average, about geography in the world, and I understand that that is in China. It was owned by the United Kingdom for a long time, by Britain. Now it is a territory owned by the People's Republic of China. And I don't know if you guys identify as Chinese. I think you speak more Cantonese in Hong Kong, maybe. And Cantonese is distinct from Mandarin. I know that. Um, but anyway, dude. Yeah, like for Asian dudes, it's really hard to date, man. Really hard to date. I have heard that. Yeah, both. Okay, Cantonese and Mandarin. I have heard that it's really hard. Um, Now Macau is Portuguese and Cantonese, I think. Please correct me. Dude, Asian guys have it tough, man. I know this one Korean dude though. He's probably 6 foot, so that helps him. He's oh awesome, I got it right, dude. He's 6 foot and he's dating a white chick, a Anglo-European, as I say to be cheeky. He's dating this white girl, so he managed to get her right. He's in good shape and he's 6 foot, so take that for what you will. But in general, Asian dudes, they get like made fun of in movies more than white dudes. Um, like the Asian guy is usually the dad that's kind of like the dorky dad, and that gets like all run over around by the wife, and it's totally lame. And there's this really funny guy, Yik Chi Chui, um, that you need to watch. Okay, his name is the Chinese Historian. and he is Chinese, and he was in Canada, then he went to China, where he's from, and he's making a bunch of videos, and he says a bunch of silly nonsense. But he's funny, man. He's funny. But he talks about that. It's hard to date as an Asian guy. And you look at places like South Korea that, dude, their birth rate is like 0.7. They're not even replacing enough people. They're not even having enough babies to replace their population. I just saw that recommendation earlier, but didn't click yet. Dude, he's hilarious, man. Considering you're from Hong Kong, you may be able to culturally relate to him. But yeah, dude, I don't know why Asian men are so clowned on in South Korea and Taiwan. The what is it called? What is Taiwan? The Republic of China. Dude, they're not having babies, man. The women in these countries, they're trying to be like these boss ladies, trying to have all these jobs and stuff, and like they want to get the, I don't know, they can't find the guy they want because they're trying to become the men that they really want, which is this doctor, lawyer, surgeon, whatever. And those countries are absolutely fricked. I mean, if you're not even having enough children, then you're screwed. Yep. Yep, Preston, you're right, man. Declining birth rates in developed countries is bad. Um, so South Korea is the worst, followed by Taiwan, and I think Japan is very close to it, and then freaking China, the was it the People's Republic of China is close. I think like Cambodia in Laos, I think they're fine ish. Thank you for those two of you that are joining me. Thank you for letting me earn your attendance to this live stream. We're just talking about Asian dudes, how they can't get a date, man. Yeah, so I'm a dentist, but we're talking about some red pill MGTOW stuff. So here we go. Other developing countries or developed countries like Europe, yeah, like we've known, European birth rates are low. Now, Eastern Europe, like Czech Republic and Albania and Poland, I think they're still fine on the birth rates. But definitely Southeast Asia is like really screwed. South Korea and Taiwan being the most screwed. And then Europe. US is probably similar to Europe. It's been a while since I've seen it. But Africa's good. They're having babies. Africa is A-okay, man. And then freaking South America, they're fine. I mean, they have a lot of kids. There's tons of them coming over the border. Not being a certain way about it. It's just the truth. Not anymore, though, because the border's closed. But let's see. Preston, I want to say Central Africa is the highest. Wow. Are you kidding me? 5.4 births per woman. They tend to move to Europe, not the other way around for some reason. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, I see we're going there. Now, this channel is funny because I do talk about politics. Mostly I talk about hustling and professionalism and making money and dating. But hey, let's be honest. I mean, the future of the world and freaking open borders and mass migration, it kind of plays into a lot of things, man. No, yeah, you're absolutely right. People from the Middle East and Africa are moving to Anglo-European countries, Francophone countries, Slavic countries, Germanic countries, and they want to live there, man. They want to live there because it's nicer. There's more infrastructure. There's just more stuff. There's schools. There's hospitals. They move there. That's where they want to go. I agree. Yichui, maybe when I get back to school, I might meet some. Mainly, I'm focusing on myself. The stress is coming from my mom and grandparents trying to push me to get married or something. Yeah, and that may be a cultural thing, man. I just I don't know what that's like. You know, I come from an Anglo-European background, and I was never pressured to get married. Now, some people in my community they are pressured to get married young, typically due to religious and faith reasons. For example, if you look at the Mormons, they're notorious for this, but they get married young because they cannot have sex outside of marriage. So there's temptation to want to have sex the longer you go and you're unmarried. I don't know why that you are being pressured to get married, though. I'd be interested to know why. Is it because they think like a guy looks like a loser if they're not married? But me personally, I don't think that a guy's a loser getting married late at all. I think actually that's the cool thing to do nowadays. You're probably seen as like a, independent, like you don't need that, which guys don't really need marriage. They don't need it. Now, it's something I want, something that's a good thing, that's a covenant with God. It's a religious thing, but Chinese culture thing. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I haven't encountered that with my Korean buddies. The two Asians that are sort of in my circle, they're Koreans, and yeah, I haven't heard of. One is in a committed relationship with a Korean girl, and he is yep, that's his situation. And then the other dude is just kind of like screwing around, and he's dating a Anglo-European girl. But in China, dating is getting much harder as well, dude. I'm sure, man. I'm sure. I'm sure it is because slowly but surely, this whole thing about women wanting careers and stuff. Sorry, my laptop's shaking around. I'm like adjusting my manhood right now, and pillow is moving because I have this sitting on the pillow. Um, dude, chicks are thinking they want a career and all this, and so they focus on that, and then they want like the most perfect dude out there that is also a doctor but makes more money. So you have this arms race of like if women want careers, then they dang sure want a guy that has the same career or better. What they really want is a better career. And women are getting so picky nowadays. It is crazy, dude. So I've never been to China, and maybe one day I'll go. I'd love to see like the Great Wall and stuff, but I wish China just would forget the communist stuff and go back to their cultural roots and all that. But 666, man, 6 pack, 6 foot, six figure, absolutely. And you forgot about the fourth six one, 6 inches, bro. Sorry, 6 centimeters? No, 6 inches. 6 inches. That one, honestly, that one's probably played up a little bit. If you run into a girl that requires a guy to be a 6 incher down low, that's probably not a girl you want because she has been absolutely ran through. Uh, yeah, I was not in the business of getting a ran through girl. Not at all. You don't want that. Well, I think the most on the stream was 5 people viewing. I'll take it. But we've been at a solid 2, man. It's been Yick and Preston driving this through, man. Absolutely being there like a rock. You guys are my rock right now. Checking my email real quick. I'm still tickled to death. That might sound kind of gay. So I'm still tickled to death that you guys think I'm interesting enough to watch. That's awesome. I am honored to earn that flipping view, man. 40 minutes of your time. I'm probably sitting in the background of your evening. But, dude, hey, I'll take it. I will take that. For that person that just joined my live stream, thank you for letting me earn your attendance here in the live stream. If you have any questions about dentistry, about red pill, about dating, about MGTOW, about making money, anything, hey, anything, let me earn that comment. I'd love to talk to you. I'm listening on a walk right now, watching the sunset. Perfect. So Preston, you said you were gonna shadow in Washington. So you're West Coast. West Coast. I think you're 2 hours behind Mountain Time. 9:03. The sun is still setting at 9:03. Very cool. Awesome. Up to 5 viewers. Thank you for letting me earn your attendance in this live stream. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here for you guys. I'm here on a Friday night talking for 46 minutes, mostly just to two people, but now to five people. I'm here for you guys. Any questions about Red Pill, MGTOW, making money? What's it like to be a dentist? What's it like to make six figures? Let me know, fellas or fellies. Okay, cash flow. Do you have monetary goals for your channel? That's a great, great question. Cash flow. If this channel ever did make money, that would be great. That'd be awesome. Hey, honestly, this channel is mostly a hobby. This channel is to help me improve my communication skills, and maybe one day I'll make a social media account for like when I'm an oral surgeon, and that channel will be completely unrelated, and there will be never any crossover. Man, it's mainly just for self improvement, for communication, to see it grow. I find it interesting. Man, if it did make money, that would be awesome. It'll never make as much money as I will make as a dentist. It'll never. I mean, if it made as much money as like dentistry, that would be shocking to me. It really would. It would. Um, but I would literally have to have like what, probably 5 million subscribers to equal what a dentist makes. And hopefully, I'm that interesting to watch. But I'm a guy with a mask and glasses, and I'm not revealing my identity. Um, but hey, if you have any tips for me, that'd be great. The way the channel is trending right now, I figure probably in a year and a half, I could meet 1,000 subscribers, and then I could get monetized technically. But I only have 700 watch hours right now. I think I need 4,000. 4,000. I in what I've seen, like I only have 3 years on YouTube. Typically it takes like 5-6 years on YouTube to really get your momentum. And probably when I'm in oral maxillofacial surgery and I'm uploading stuff like that as a resident, people will think that's pretty interesting. And that's where I might could see a little bit of gain, monetary goal. I highly doubt any company like freaking what's it, Figs, or any sort of scrub company. I doubt they would even mess with me. I'm not some dental school girl uploading my day in a life and all that, dude. I'm just a jaded guy in a mask talking about MGTOW and Red Pill and how you have to do better, work harder as a man, and all this. That's my fiance texting me. Um, yep. Gotta message back to fiance. Hey, I appreciate that comment though, Cashflow. That's the first person I've been asked that. That's asked me that. So that'd be awesome. Awesome. I'm not counting on it though. Maybe Dental Loop Company. Maybe. Um, I mean maybe, but I keep thinking like honestly, maybe some like I Wish or freaking like Sheen or something that's not like some glamorous looking thing, but the loop companies, I don't know, man. That would be pretty funny, and it would be an honor to make a video like that. I would give you guys my honest opinion. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will never lie to you and try to sell you a product. For one, I don't need to. I make good money from my day job and I keep my finances in order. I drive a modest car. I save money. I don't have any reason to ever lie to you from a monetary aspect, and it compromises my morals. So if I ever reviewed a product, I would be great at it because I would just give you the God's honest truth, what I thought about it. But I don't think so, man. Like, a lot of companies would just be like, this guy is silly, man. And this channel it is silly. I do some silly stuff on here. I sat here and talked about like 6 inches, a minute ago. Oh my gosh, my 3 viewers left. Oh well. Oh well. What you laughing at, man? What's with the emoji? 6 inches. Yeah, bro. Go watch the Chinese historian. He talks about BBC and snow bunnies and freaking. Oh yeah. Talks about like little Asian dude wiener and stuff. He's complete. He's funny. Like I don't know about all that. Like I'm not in the business of knowing wiener sizes between ethnicities or races, but if she goes to Africa for a vacation, she's not for me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Golly, yeah. I have a neighbor and he has gone to Africa. He has gone on professional safari hunts. Pretty cool. He's a primary care physician and he built an addition onto his house just to put his game animals in there. His mounted game animals. That's a reason to vacation to Africa. 100%. I'd love to do that one day. But a chick going to Africa alone to go find herself, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. That doesn't work for me. That did not work for me. Right, Preston. Right, Preston. There's this little Instagram video of a pug and some music playing in the background. My computer is on 20%. I'm just going to, I guess, go until it dies. I'm not going to charge it. I have a good time talking to you. You guys, lacing you up on some game, lacing you up on some advice for that shadowing. Took some note in a notebook. Why'd you take notes, man? Taking notes on what I said about a girls trip in Africa or what? Are you no, you're studying for DAT or your major, right? Shadowing thing. Dude, awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that some of that was helpful. That's still crazy to me. This is crazy that you are watching me and like actually taking a note of what I said, right? Something I said someone is deeming valuable enough to take a note on. It's true honor, man. True honor. You guys are doing me the honor right now. What to do, what to focus on, interaction with the dentist. Oh yeah, man. All of that. All of that is super important. And I'll say one person that that are true masters of soft skills. They are the dental reps. They're the people that come in and sell the equipment to the dentists, that sell the composite, the new instruments, and all that. Those people are handpicked for their ability to communicate, their ability to small talk. If you ever get a chance to talk to one of them, pay attention to them, man. Pay attention to them because that's what they do. That's what they're hired to do. They're also hired because they're generally attractive people. They try to find former cheerleaders, former sports stars to be the reps, dental reps. For my 40 hours of shadowing, for what it's worth, dress very nicely, ask genuine questions, and remember to use names. I think typically for dental offices, a polo shirt and some khaki pants, some tech pants, or some chino pants is fine. Depending on the office, maybe blue jeans is fine. Um, or maybe scrubs, maybe they want you in some scrubs. So totally up to the office. I never really encountered a lot of offices that I had to look really nice in. For sure, saying doctor. I mean, they are doctor in their business, right? Uh, that's who they are. They're doctor. Now, outside the business, they may want you to call them by their first name. Maybe. Um, I can call them by their first name because I'm their colleague. If I meet them, that's totally cool. You are a pre-dental student, so always, 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 always err on the side of saying doctor, of course. And then one day you'll be able to call them by their first name. Genuine questions, faux show, man. For that person that just joined me, thank you for letting me earn your attendance in my live stream. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I am here to answer them for you, man. I am here for you. About dental school, medical school, red pill, MGTOW. Oh, how I love to talk about a little bit of MGTOW. Dating, relationships, Thadianas, good girls, whatever. I'm here. And they left. They gone. They gone. Just like I'm about to be, probably. 15% remaining on the computer. Any last questions, guys? Please let me know. Like anything else you want to know. My email is in the description of my channel, so you are more than welcome to shoot me an email, guys. I'm here for you. I'll answer your questions. And this is basically like free mentoring, right? So there's a lot of people on the internet that are saying they can be your coach and everything. Dude, like I'll be your coach essentially for free, man. All you got to do, hey, use that email, ask me a question. Really. I'll answer it eventually. Again, thanks for the infos. I learned a lot today. Thanks, man. Hey, do you guys want to see the front of my hat? I'll show you the front of my hat. And there you saw my hair. Uh-oh. Supposed to be anonymous. So, this is a really cool place I went to this last season. It is a, drum roll please, it is a ski resort. And it is located in Taos, New Mexico, man. Love New Mexico. I'll probably be going back this next season. Great, great mountain. Love skiing so much. And I guess that's my little treat for this video is showing you the hat. Anyway, I don't have anything cooler than that. I'm not able to do super super big giveaways yet or anything. I find it so weird New Mexico has skiing, haha. So used to PNW skiing. I don't know what PNW Pacific Northwest. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize New Mexico is actually a really good ski state. I mean, really good. It's not like Montana, Big Sky, Montana. It's not like Canada. I have only ever skied Colorado and New Mexico. And New Mexico is great, dude. Taos is a premier level resort. It's on the Icon Pass. It's a very good resort. It's like not the easiest to get to, and it's not as nice like the surrounding area of Taos. New Mexico is different. It's a poor state, but I love New Mexico, man. It's great. Fun fact: half of the state, half of Colorado, and all the way up into almost into Cheyenne, Wyoming. That was all the Republic of Texas, baby. So I can claim Taos as part of the Republic of Texas at one point in time. Um, Love it, man. Uh, you said I drove there once when I am driving from duty station to home. Past there just to see the Breaking Bad restaurant. Yeah, Breaking Bad. Yeah, New Mexico, dude. It's a poor state. Let's be honest. It's a poor state. Not much going for it, but it does have some. It's like the redheaded stepchild, man. It's got some good skiing, in my opinion, for Texans because it's closer. I really want to get up to the Pacific Northwest. I want to go visit. Maybe, maybe not for skiing or maybe for skiing. I don't know yet, but I want to visit super bad. I hear it's beautiful, and yeah, I want to see it. So, well, guys, any last comments or questions before we conclude this live stream this evening? I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I think you guys are joining me for something really special. I've said several times this channel is something I'm going to be doing for a long time, a long time. I'm telling you, I'm going to be on this thing a long time, and I don't know where this channel is headed. I don't know how big it's going to get. You know, it. Who knows? But you guys, you literally spent an hour with me on your evening, and you guys may get to see this channel blossom into something great. And I will always remember Preston Blumhagen. I hope I said your name correctly. And I will always remember Yikchi. You guys are the OGs, man. OGs. Any last comments or questions? And one left. One left. That could be Preston. That could be Yick. Thank you very much. Yes, come see Mount Rainier sometimes. I might. I have a buddy that lives in Tacoma. So I think that's somewhat close. I think it is. I would love that, man. I would love that. I would look forward to doing it sometime. So um okay guys, don't be a stranger. My email is what was it? highvaluedmd@gmail.com. It's in the description. Let me know if you ever have any questions. Let me know if I can ever help you. Hey, for that person that just joined, I'm ending the stream very soon, but I have my email in my channel description. It's highvaluedmd@gmail.com. Dude, I will literally help you and answer questions and help coach you, man, for free. I'll do that whole coaching thing. So, okay, guys. Until next time. Good night to you.